8:43, welcome back to BT, the Grandstand Show, turning 50 this year, and we welcome to the program Emmy Award-winning producer Dave Pierce to the show to find out how the Calgary Stampede will be celebrating this year. Good morning to you.
Hi.
You pulled the fringe out for us this morning.
I got it out. We had to dust it off, but it's good to go.
I like it, and we like talking about the Calgary Stampede and looking ahead to a great celebration. So how are you approaching this 50th anniversary celebration? No pressure.
This is, you know, the Grandstand Show, if you're new to Calgary or if you haven't been to the Stampede or the Grandstand Show for a while, it's really an iconic event, and it's a one-of-a-kind, unique experience that, you know, we look at it and we try to compare it to other things that exist out there, like the Super Bowl halftime show or you know, something on Broadway. But we've really invented our own thing. And so 50 years ago was when the young Canadians first hit the stage at the Grandstand, and they called this thing the Grandstand Show. And so it's really an iconic event. If you haven't been to see this thing, it's indescribable, and it's something that's right here in Calgary, and it's made by Calgarians, and it celebrates our creativity.
And it's evolved, obviously.
It's evolved so much, yeah.
In the last 50 years, and we were speaking off camera about the preparation of this event, and how long do you take to create the show before it gets to the stage?
Yeah, it's a 16-month process, because when we're in the Stampede, like 2017 Stampede, we were workshopping our things that are going to be part of the 2018 show. So we're always a year ahead, because it's so unique to only have the venue for 10 days a year.
Right.
And so that's the only time we have the stage all together, and all of the moving parts, the acrobats, the fire, the water, all of the things that are part of it. So if we want to develop something new, we need to work on it after hours during the Stampede run.
And to pay tribute to Calgary, to the city of Calgary,
absolutely, yeah.
How do you approach that?
That's something that comes together through the creative team that we have that works on the show. And really, it's about walking around Calgary and talking with Calgarians to say, you know, what comes to mind, what would you like to see? And everyone's so incredibly creative in Calgary. They really offer up, you know, I'll get stopped on the street by someone who'll say, you know, it would be a great idea for your show. Why don't you have this song? You know, that old song, everyone knows it.
Yeah.
And that's the kind of thing where it's like, yeah, that's a great idea. I bet everyone would love that. And we try it out on stage, and it's this great celebration of community.
Those pieces of nostalgia will come to play.
Exactly.
Okay, and what are the things that we know and love that we'll get to see on stage this year?
Oh, absolutely. The biggest spectacle you will ever see. And it's just surrounded by lights, smoke, fire, and all of that. But the young Canadians really are this incredibly young troupe of Calgarians that perform in the show. They're the feature every year, and celebrating 50 years with them on the stage is really, it's going to be something that is, if you haven't seen the show in 50 years or if you haven't seen it in 10 years, this is a good time to come back, but it's also a great way to be introduced if you're new to the city. Come and see what we celebrate as a community. Yeah, that's really what this show is all about.
Absolutely, my favorite part of the Calgary Stampede, if you haven't experienced it. And so there will be surprises revealed closer to the date.
As we get closer, yeah, absolutely. But the great surprise to me is really this discount. There's a...
over this weekend.
Yeah, over this weekend, a 40% discount on the opening night tickets, which is incredible. I didn't know about that. So
very unusual.
Very unusual. So celebrating 50 years of grandstanding, come out and come see us on opening night.
I have the secret code right here. It is reveal. And this offer runs through the weekend. So that's opening night, the night to go. And among the other, I usually go I go lots, because I love it so much. Big fan, super fan, right on the tarmac, front row if you can. And further details to be revealed as we get closer to the greatest outdoor show on earth. We thank you so much.
Thanks a lot for having me.
Peek this morning. Andrew.